Attention, CM Punk fans, buckle up because your favorite wrestler has dropped some jaw-dropping comments about WWE that have sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. In a recent appearance, CM Punk didn't hold back, addressing a topic so sensitive that WWE goes to great lengths to keep it hushed. What could this explosive subject be? Why is it such a hot-button issue? And how are these truth bombs elevating CM Punk's star power to new heights? Let's dive into the details, unpack the controversy, and explore why CM Punk remains one of the biggest names in professional wrestling. Since his triumphant return to WWE in November 2023, CM Punk has been positioned as one of the company's top stars. Fans know it, critics know it, and the wrestling world acknowledges it. His comeback was a monumental moment, marking the return of a polarizing yet undeniably charismatic figure. However, his journey hasn't been without setbacks. An unfortunate injury sidelined him, preventing a dream match against Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40. That matchup would have been a marquee moment, but fate had other plans. Fast forward to WrestleMania 41, and CM Punk's trajectory took a dramatic turn. Not only did he get to compete at the grandest stage of them all, but he also secured a main event spot on Night 1 in a blockbuster triple threat match against Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. This was a career-defining moment for Punk, headlining WrestleMania in a clash of titans. However, the match didn't go his way, and the fallout was nothing short of chaotic. The twist came courtesy of Paul Heyman, a figure synonymous with cunning in the wrestling world. Heyman, who accompanied CM Punk to the ring, shockingly betrayed both Punk and Roman Reigns during the match. In a move that left fans stunned, Heyman orchestrated two of the most devastating low blows in wrestling history, ensuring Seth Rollins emerged victorious. Heyman's betrayal was a calculated move to elevate Rollins, and it worked. The image of Rollins, draped in yellow and looking like a human banana, standing tall with Heyman by his side on the following Monday Night Raw, was unforgettable. That same Raw episode saw tensions boil over. CM Punk stormed the ring to confront Rollins and Heyman, only to be joined by an unlikely ally, Roman Reigns. The plot thickened when Bron, a rising star with a penchant for destruction, entered the fray and obliterated everyone in his path. This chaotic scene set the stage for what appears to be an inevitable tag team showdown. WWE is clearly building toward a match where CM Punk teams up with Roman Reigns, an alliance few could have predicted, to take on Seth Rollins and Bron. While the exact timing of this blockbuster encounter remains uncertain, it's a storyline that has fans buzzing with anticipation. Now, let's shift gears to the heart of why you're here. CM Punk's explosive comments. During an appearance on The Masked Man show leading up to WrestleMania, Punk offered a candid perspective on WWE's approach to its talent discussing politics in public forums, whether on social media or in interviews. His remarks peeled back the curtain on a topic WWE prefers to keep under wraps, and his willingness to speak out has only amplified his influence. Punk suggested that WWE discourages its wrestlers from making overtly political statements. He stated, "I don't think the company wants us to be outwardly political. I don't think, and I do feel like there's probably different rules for different people." This comment hints at potential inconsistencies in WWE's guidelines, raising questions about whether certain stars are given more leeway than others. Punk's observation is significant because it touches on a broader issue within the entertainment industry, the balance between personal expression and corporate expectations. He then delved into his own political leanings, offering a glimpse into his worldview. "I think it's pretty obvious what my politics are," Punk said. "I never understood Democrat or Republican glazing president. The president should just do his job. If you're wearing hats and shirts promoting the president, all that stuff." His comments reflect a disdain for blind partisanship, emphasizing that leadership should focus on action rather than symbolism. Punk also critiqued the current political climate, noting, "We have very much seen recently all the people who voted against their best interest because they thought this president wasn't going to do bad stupid crap to the people they don't like." This statement underscores his frustration with divisive politics and the consequences of misguided loyalty. Punk's remarks didn't stop there. He addressed the complex expectations placed on entertainers in today's polarized world. "It's a strange, ugly world out there," he said. "The only thing that I can do is to be true to myself and implement and be a voice for myself and my family and my community in the world. I don't know what people want from us as entertainers." This introspection highlights the pressure public figures face to navigate social and political issues while maintaining their authenticity. He also took a swipe at online critics, particularly those who label WWE as a MAGA company due to its perceived political affiliations. "I'm supposed to quit my job because somebody on Twitter says WWE is a MAGA company?" Punk retorted, "Okay, You're on Elon Musk's Twitter saying stupid crap. Shut the F up. What have you done? His bluntness is quintessential Punk, calling out what he sees as performative outrage. He contrasted his approach with those who seek public validation for their philanthropy, stating, "I've done a lot. I just don't broadcast it. I put my money where my mouth is, and the money I make goes to helping impoverished people. I don't need to write my name on a GoFundMe to make myself feel better about the crappy person that I am." This last comment sparked speculation among fans, with many interpreting it as a subtle dig at Chris Jericho, a fellow wrestler known for his generous contributions to GoFundMe campaigns within the wrestling community. Jericho has supported causes like medical expenses and funeral costs for wrestlers and their families, earning praise for his generosity. Whether Punk intended to target Jericho is unclear, but the remark has fueled debate. Regardless of personal opinions about Jericho, his contributions to the industry are undeniable, and Punk's comment may have been a broader critique of performative charity rather than a direct attack. Punk's discussion of WWE's political affiliations is particularly noteworthy given the company's ties to certain political figures. Linda McMahon, a prominent WWE figure, serves in President Donald Trump's cabinet, and she, along with Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, attended a Trump-related event. High-profile wrestlers like The Undertaker and Kane have publicly endorsed Trump, and Trump himself has a long history with WWE, including an appearance on The Undertaker's podcast and a place in the WWE Hall of Fame. Additionally, TKO, WWE's parent company, is linked to UFC President Dana White, a vocal Trump supporter who has featured the former president at numerous UFC events. These connections have led some to label WWE as a MAGA company, a perception Punk acknowledged while distancing himself from the narrative. Despite these associations, Punk's comments suggest he views WWE as a business, not a monolith defined by its political leanings. He emphasized that the company's preference for apolitical talent likely stems from a desire to avoid controversy and maintain broad appeal. By speaking out, Punk positions himself as a truth teller, unafraid to challenge the status quo, a trait that has always defined his career. Punk's 2024 was a roller coaster, marked by both triumphs and challenges. His injury forced him to adapt, appearing on television without getting physical, yet he still captivated audiences. His feuds with Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins were among the year's highlights, showcasing his ability to tell compelling stories in and out of the ring. In 2025, Punk has continued to shine, and his WrestleMania main event was a testament to his enduring star power. In the Masked Man show interview, Punk also revealed that WWE is eager to secure him with a new contract. This isn't surprising, given his massive merchandise references to his merchandise sales. Punk noted that in today's WWE, headlining WrestleMania no longer guarantees a significant financial boost, as top stars are already well compensated through salaries. However, he likely earns royalties on merchandise, which could be a key factor in his contract negotiations. Whether those royalties are separate from or built into his salary remains unclear, but Punk's business acumen suggests he's pushing for a deal that maximizes his earnings. Ultimately, CM Punk's recent comments have sparked a firestorm of discussion, reinforcing his reputation as a bold, outspoken figure. By addressing WWE's approach to politics, he's shining a light on a sensitive topic, challenging fans and critics to think critically about the intersection of entertainment and ideology. His star continues to rise, not just because of his in-ring talent, but because he's unafraid to speak his truth. As WWE builds toward a potential Punk Reigns vs. Rollins Breaker showdown, one thing is certain: CM Punk remains a must-watch figure, both in the ring and behind the microphone.